I'm Richard Lewis reporting for Cadred.org here at DSRack. The finals of the Counter-Strike tournament have just finished. I'm here with GetRight, who plays for fnatic, I'm sure you know, who've just lost in what is a fairy tale final for full gaming. I've got to ask you, you seemed very frustrated during the course of the game and certainly by the end. What exactly happened?
Well, we started on Dust 2 and we started to use the pistol round even if we had a clue about what we would do on the pistol round. But then we bought earlier and we managed to win back the next round and the eco round. And then all of a sudden they started to like winning a gun run when they had found us, and then we just bought again and then we just lose all our economics. And the terrorist half was really poor from us, which has been showing like the last online games and so on. So we have been having problems, huge problems with this team, especially on the terrorist side. So it was a big loss just to see on the terrorist side. We managed to get some hopes at CT, and in the end we just lost 16-4, which was bad. Could I get it at least high?
You seemed a lot more relaxed than your opponents. Full games were very animated, they were up doing huddles between every game. Were you surprised by the intensity with which they came at you, especially after their poor performance at WCG?
Well, for them maybe they're proving something when they're beating already MTW, and then they're beating us here now. Maybe they're proving something they're not really that bad that they were at the WCG. I'm not really judging them because I know Freeze and Arcadia, and I know they're already in place from before, and they've been playing in different teams and doing great stuff over there. So I mean, they're not a bad team at all, even if WCG was a disaster when you look at the rest of the
totally.
So
what about
for their just a relief, I guess.
What about what happened with you guys? I mean, I know, like I say, it was clear to see that you were very frustrated. Would you say you guys weren't 100% today? Or, I mean, what exactly wasn't firing within the team?
I don't know. I think everyone was motivated and felt it was 100%, but I think something was in our heads not right. I think we were like something was not right when we were playing, but we still at least managed to win over Playzone and even Lions, big numbers, or Lions at least. So I don't know really what happened. I think we played poorly on Dust 2 at least, and on Train we just managed to give away stupid runs. So it could have gone either way, if you ask me.
Well, you've not got a lot of time to put things right before your next tournament, because of course you're out at Slap as well.
Yeah.
So how are you going to put what went wrong right before you get there?
Well, starting to download the demos on our awesome side laptops that we have as sponsors, and just relaxing and thinking about our big problems that we're having in Dust 2, for example, and the smaller arrows that we're having. So it's just more like thinking game right now, because we got 2 days off from it now until like late on Saturday. We were playing this Rage/Big in the semi-final somehow. We were playing the semi-final already.
It's not a bad start to a tournament, is it?
Yeah, not really. But, I mean, we're looking forward at least to Slap, and I think we want our revenge against Full Gaming because we played bad, if we ask ourselves, and we're disappointed how bad we played, especially me with my individual skills. I'm pretty pissed at myself.
Well, I wouldn't say you were that bad. I mean, you had certainly your moments, and so did Forrest. I mean, you know, you're all great players, and you all had individual moments. But the one thing I was going to say, Threat, I thought had a great tournament throughout, and he doesn't get a lot of kind of credit for what he brings to the table. What do you make of his performance in particular?
Well, for me, it's like I think always Björn, I wouldn't say his name because he's a close friend of mine. I always think he's a good player and he's a really good in-game leader because I've known him since 07 or 06 or something, and I've been playing several teams with him. And now he's become even better when he's having his own team, he's having his own rules, his own tactics and so on. When we had him in fnatic, he was just playing on his aim set and team play, not like he's controlling everything. So for him it was like he was lacking something, and he was little like, yeah, I don't know what to say, like he was distracted or he was not feeling 100% when he was playing with us. So it's just glad for me and glad for him to see that he's playing really good now. See to all the riders and the leaders out there for him, like, fuck you, even to say that hard word.
No, it's quite alright. We're an 18.
So I mean, I'm just happy to see he's playing really good at this tournament, and I think he even played like better when he was playing lines than he does. It's glad to see he's playing really good.
So, final thoughts just about the tournament as a whole. Obviously disappointed, but have you enjoyed your time here?
Kind of. I mean, I cannot really say we're really like 100% like happy about everything here, but I think it's went out okay. I mean, they had their problems, they had their errors and so on. It's always like that in every tournament. You look at our tournament beat it, there's a lot of problems there also. So every tournament was having some power problem and so on. So it's normal really, but it's kind of frustrating this time. Giving us so much about deciding how much money it's going to be and so on, and then cutting it down. But it's okay. We can give it at least like G or something.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I really appreciate it. And of course, to all the viewers out there at cadred.org, stay tuned to the site where we're going to have more video content, more interviews, and more match reports.